Well, first challenge of the morning is trying to get the foundation bolts off this turbine tube. So we resorted to a 75 times multiplier, and that's shifting them with a wee bit of effort. So job on. So after a bit of humping and heaving, we managed to get the dropping arms assembled on the pins. So we just got to hook it up to the pulley now and connect that wire into the system so we can drop it down with a winch. Okay, so we've managed to get the drop arms connected. Just got to arrange a winch. The winching point's just over here. A pulley there, so we're just organising the winch now to secure it as we go down. So we've got it on the winch now. We've got a safety strap. Maybe not the best anchor, but it seems to be doing okay. And over she's going very, very slowly. Not quite. Okay, I'm still going over. Now the reason the turbine blades are still turning is because the brake rope broken, so we can't stall the turbine itself. Hopefully by the time it gets close to the ground, it'll stop. More! Okay, I'm ready. Whoa! Okay, so this is the problem. We've got this bearing here that's slack is getting out, so this is our challenge to get them changed. First off, we're going to take the blades off. Okay, so we've got the turbine in a sort of working position now. We've taken the top cover off and marked up all the sizes that we can see on the wheel, so the depth of the shaft, the length of these bolts. This air gap here is quite critical. See some real force. Okay, so we've done a load of measuring and we fitted a 10-ton hydraulic puller here, so the wheels actually starting to move off. The rotor's starting to move off now, so we're on the winner. We're just going to rig an engine hoist to take the weight of this, and then we'll go from there. All looking good so far. So that worked fairly well. Managed to get the back end rotor out. We took the weight on an engine hoist. What we didn't anticipate was when we took that weight off there that it was going to cant over, but we'll get an axle stand under there for when we take the next lot off. But that'll do for today. Okay, so we're back on the wind turbine today. It wasn't supposed to be dry, but it's dry for now, so we'll take the chance to get into this. Plan is to get this rotor off today, get the stator off, and then see what we need to do to get the shaft out and free. So we'll keep you posted. We've got it up on an axle stand, take the weight so it doesn't overbalance like it did the other day. Okay, so this is our slip ring assembly here. I've got it all marked up according to cables. So we'll disconnect this and we'll take the cables, disconnect that conduit there, and we'll take the cables back through there. For those of you that know electrics, so we've got this is our other end of the coil, so in a star connection here. So just be careful that we don't damage these cables, because that'll be a big no-no. Okay, so we're back in action again. We've got our puller on and we're pulling the two together so we can get the room to get a strap around the stator and get that off on its own. The legs on our puller weren't long enough, so we've had to fabricate these longer legs. come in handy in the future. Well, on a cold day, this is the sort of job you want to put around you and keep you warm. So we're getting there. I don't know, we've still got maybe another 4 inches to come, but you can see we're starting to free everything off from them. So hopefully shortly we'll be we'll have this off. And that's us off. So with the stator and the rotor down there, 10 fingers, 10 toes. Now we can start figuring out how to get the shaft out, and then we can go on to doing the bearings. Well, we're on our Mark III puller now, and we're starting to push the shaft. Now you can see in there, that gap there's opening up, so what we're having to do is to knock this shaft back the way, this brake disc back the way as we're pushing the shaft this way, and that seems to be working pretty well. Well, that was a successful afternoon. We've got the first bearing carrier out, just got the shaft here, the brake, dump off that shaft, and then we'll work at the other end tomorrow or next day if it's ready. Well, we're back in the turbine today. We've had a morning doing all the bits and pieces. What we now need to do, we've still got to pull the shaft out. So what we're planning to do is to lift the arm so that goes vertical, and then we can use a jack to push the shaft down. That's the plan anyway, so let's see how it goes. We're just getting rigged up ready to lift the tower, and we'll come back to you. Well, we're back on the wind turbine today. We've got a turfer. We've got that connected in. We've moved things around. We've got the head pretty much horizontal again, and the shaft is moving out quite easily, so we're hopefully by the end of today we'll have that shaft out. Well, finally, that's the shaft out, and it came out pretty easily. This is the bearing here, and I think we can see why it's growling a wee bit, so we'll get that out next. We've managed to source some new bearings, so we're once we've got the shaft and that cleaned up, we think about reassembling.